Hello and welcome to a very special live edition of On Deck with Avoya, your weekly travel update. I'm your host, Greene, Director of Network Expansion for Avoya Travel, and we're so excited to be coming to you today from Cruise360, CLIA's big event every single year. It really is the first major industry event since the shutdown back in March of 2020 due to COVID. And we're here at the Avoya booth, and we'll turn around and we'll show some different things. There's Skip Fortier, and then our Senior Vice President, Steve Hirshan. Steve, how important is it that the industry gather again for an event like this?
Well, I think, like you mentioned, after a year and a half of being sequestered at home in our home offices or in our brick and mortar agencies, everybody is starting to feel the excitement of ships returning to service. And this is just one more sign in that evolution of positivity. So looking forward to the show and getting to see everybody that we haven't seen in ages.
And you've had a chance to meet up with some of our vendor partners, had some great conversations. One of the great things about a big benefit of these shows,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I also got a chance to attend an important CLIA meeting earlier in the week. Got to see everybody, all our top vendors, of course, participated as well as get some great feedback as to the research that CLIA is doing to help us move forward in this new norm of an industry.
Steve, we had you as a guest on Deck with Avoya, your weekly travel update, about 6 months ago. Since then, so many exciting things have happened to the industry, right? I mean, and from Avoya's standpoint, still very positive and bullish on the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of companies that are going to be successful now in the travel industry in the future were the ones like Avoya Travel that took that kind of downtime on the sales side to reinvest into their technology, into the back end of their business. Didn't kind of stay dormant and try to save as much money as they could, but said, we're going to invest for the future. We're going to be ready when that sales boom comes back. We started to see a big pickup in June, continuing into July. And if you ask me, I think wave season is going to come early. It's going to be in September this year.
So that means if you're looking for a potential home to be an affiliate, maybe you're new to the industry, now's a great time, don't you think?
Absolutely, because you've missed all the worst of what we've all been through. Things can only get better from this point forward. So now is the perfect time to start. But let's congratulate those, Chris, that did start with us over the last year and did make the investment in time and effort and education and money to be ready for when things came back. But some people could short circuit that a little bit by getting started right now.
That entrepreneur spirit, I think, is alive and well, and you can really feel it coursing through this event this week.
Totally. I mean, most agencies are independent businesses, just like all of our agencies in the Avoya network are. So they're, pretty much reliant on the travel industry for their income, and they're ready for it to resume and get back to work.
Steve Hirshan joining us, our Senior Vice President at Avoya Travel. As we make our way, we're live on the trade show floor. We're probably about 10 minutes away from actually opening up, but we're going to wander over here and we're going to have a chance to have a conversation with a couple of our vendor partners here. And we're wandering over to say hi to our friends from the Barbados Tourism Marketing, and Seymour Bailey, who's the representative, is joining us here for a second. First off, Seymour, thank you so much for your time. How are things in Barbados, my friend?
Chris, delighted to join you. Thanks for dropping by the Barbados booth. Well, we are at Cruise360, so Barbados has definitely reopened. Actually, we resumed cruising June 3rd, and I believe that was the Celebrity Summit out of St. Martin back to the destination. So cruising has resumed in Barbados, and there are a number of vessels. We have Royal Caribbean coming December 5th. There is the Seabourn currently on an itinerary out of Barbados as well, who boarded in Barbados for the summer. So exciting things are happening in Barbados despite protocol. Actually, one of the things that are right out of COVID, Barbados was that destination that allows so many of those vessels to come into Barbados when ports like here in Fort Lauderdale were saying none of those cruise ships were coming in. Barbados opened up a sterile corridor to allow many of those vessels to come in, get those passengers back out and out onto their airlines, back to their home countries, and a lot of the crews. So as a result of that, now we have developed and really improved on that sterile corridor, which allows passengers to transfer directly from the airport to the cruise vessels, maintaining safety protocols for COVID, and as well as in terms of our attractions. We've done a great bubble as well, along with the cruise ships, where again people are able to get out and enjoy Barbados in a safe way, doing travel bubbles from the cruise ships out to the attractions as well. So definitely things have resumed in Barbados, So we invite all your partners there at Avoya Travel to get those cruises booked to Barbados. And said Royal Caribbean is going to be starting out December 5th, out reporting from Barbados. So again, lots of great stuff is happening in Barbados, and we're looking to welcoming your folks there on the island to enjoy the great Barbadian hospitality.
It really is a beautiful place. One of my favorite places to visit. The people are so warm. They're so friendly. They're so excited to interact with you. It seems very genuine. You must be really proud of your place, of Barbados.
Yeah, to be honest, that is the real calling card for the destination Barbados. I mean, here throughout the Caribbean, but more so Barbados, again, because it is about experiencing the destination, getting out. So that's why for many years, even the all-inclusive product was pretty foreign to Barbados, because it's really about getting out and exploring that island. So whether you're coming on a cruise ship or you even staying in an all-inclusive resort, we encourage you to really get out and enjoy all that Barbados has to offer. You'll be surprised that within that 166 square miles, over 60 daytime activities. So there's a whole lot to do. Did I mention you're the birthplace of rum? So there's going to be plenty of rum. Come on down to the island and experience all we have.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you so much, Seymour, for your time. We really appreciate that. Again, we are live at Cruise 360. We're on the trade show floor. We're probably, I'm not sure yet, because I've kind of lost track of time here, to be honest with you. But the show actually opens at 2:15 Eastern. So we started our broadcast today at 2 o'clock Eastern. That's 11 o'clock Pacific time. And the doors for all of the guests are supposed to open here in just a few minutes. And I can tell you, standing here in the trade show floor, the number of smiles on everybody's face, the joy, the excitement of being back, of having a chance to, see your industry friends and to interact with travel agents who've just been through so many tough times in the last couple of years. And yet that enthusiasm, that drive to have a successful business is alive and well. So once these doors open, it's really going to be amazing. And we're just honored that Avoya Travel is able to be here, and we're able to broadcast again. We're live with On Deck with Avoya, your weekly travel update. We're doing a very special Cruise 360 presentation. And we're over here. We're trying to look for our friends from AmaWaterways. And Erlon, how are you, my friend?
Doing wonderful.
Good.
Back in action.
Good. So we're live on Facebook with the Avoya Travel Network, and our friends from AmaWaterways. And Erlon Ruiz, who is the BDM with Florida, is kind enough to join us. First off, welcome. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Give us the latest update about AmaWaterways.
Well, Chris, the exciting thing is that we're no longer talking about suspensions. We're restarting, betting back, they're making the explorations and human connections happen once again. We actually had the flagship Ama Magna join us back on the rivers after 16 months of hiatus doing the upper Danube. So we're excited. Things are trekking in the right direction. Obviously, we need to stay positive with all these changes that are happening around the world. But the fact of the matter is we're back in action on the rivers.
And as a family-owned and a family-operated company, and really the originators of the idea of the river cruise, it just must feel really extra special for not only yourself, but everybody with AmaWaterways to be able to have this moment start to happen again.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean, it's really a family with AmaWaterways. I actually been in this business now for 26 years. These last 4 years with AmaWaterways has been quite a refreshing experience. I've really left the best for last with AmaWaterways here. And again, as far as the innovations with the hardware, obviously with the leadership of Rudy, Christine, and Gary, we really make that passion and heartbeat happen with what we do. It resonates to all those who work with the company. Again, we're an Ama family. And again, we wouldn't be where we're at if not for a partnership like Avoya and all you guys on board. So thank you so much for your continued support.
And you brought up a really key word, the word partnership. And, we're talking to potential travel agents, people who are already in the industry, but we're really in an industry where relationships still matter so much. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Absolutely. Now more so than ever. More so than ever, relationships is going to be key. Your success equals our success. So we want to make sure that we continue to harness and grow that partnership that we've been growing on for so many years. But absolutely, the relationship is going to be key. And again, we wouldn't be without you guys.
This is for Avoya Travel, our first major event back since the shutdown in March of 2020 due to COVID.
Ours is as well.
So the doors are going to open here in just a couple of minutes. And what's your favorite thing so far since we've been here? I'm sure talking to the travel agents here in a few minutes is going to be one of the peaks. But
talking to the travel agents, just getting back into the human connections once again. It's all about, again, relationship building. And again, I can't wait for these doors to open to highlight all the exciting new promotions and offers that we have in play. But again, just to see friendly faces, familiar faces once again, the human connection really makes it happen.
Absolutely. Erlan Ruiz, thank you so much for your time with AmaWaterways, who's the business development manager. And again, AmaWaterways and Avoya Travel, we have such an amazing relationship, and we've had such an amazing relationship for years in the past. And we look forward to that amazing relationship into the future as well.
We look forward as well. Thank you so much, Chris. Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much. So we're getting close. The doors are going to open here in just a couple of minutes, but really quick, we thought we would before the doors open, we're going to kind of shift things around, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of our promotions that we have coming up. We'll start off with those of you that are new to the travel industry. We have a fantastic promotion, right? If you feel that entrepreneur spirit beating inside of your heart, and you think the travel industry would be a phenomenal thing for you to be a part of, you can reach out to us at the avoyanetwork.com website. We'll get you in touch with a network expansion specialist. They can give you all of the details, our exclusive relationship that we have with the great folks at CLIA, to be able to use some of their modules to be able to get yourself from that, nothing to that first rung on the ladder. So again, reach out, start your business, complete flexibility. You can set your own schedule. You can set your own hours. You can have your own goals, but you can do so with the best in class resources that are offered by Avoya Travel for those in the industry. We're talking things like technology and relationships, of course, which is highlighted so much here at an event like we're at here at Cruise360 and the trade show doors that are getting ready to open here in just a couple of minutes. Professional development, support. Do you know with Avoya Travel that 7 days a week, if you're an independent affiliate in the Avoya Travel Network, you can pick up the phone and actually reach out and talk to somebody? Yeah, that's the kind of support that we provide. Of course, our exclusive live leads are legendary in the industry. And again, I'll say it again, just like Erlan did from AmaWaterways, relationships matter. And Avoya Travel is very proud of the relationships that we have, not only with companies like AmaWaterways or our friends at the Barbados Tourism Bureau, but all of the cruise lines, all of the river cruise companies, the all-inclusive. So whatever kind of leisure travel you're looking to sell, being new to the industry, there's opportunities with Avoya Travel. Now, if you're not new to the industry, maybe you're experienced and you're still thinking of a new home, we have a couple of fantastic promotions available for you. Okay, so still those two promotions that we talk about every week are available. And we'll start off with the one for the high-end agents. That's agents that have been doing, probably before the shutdown with COVID, were doing at least $500,000 in gross sales or more. Now that things are starting to come back, they're getting the phone to ring. Maybe you're looking for a better home. Well, we have a promotion where we're waiving our $495 affiliation fee for you. And of course, we can get you qualified. All you have to do is put in a request, start the conversation. Let's engage. Maybe we can get you a demonstration of our amazing technology, get you in touch with one of our network expansion specialists. They'll chat with you. They'll see if you qualify for that promotion. If so, again, we're waiving that initial $495 affiliation fee for our initial agreement. If you're trying to get to that level, well, first off, you should be at events like this, because attending events like Cruise360 is certainly a way to help you take that next step forward in your business and in your career. But we've got a great promotion for you as well. You pay the normal $495 affiliation fee, but then we're waiving that initial renewal fee. So at the end of the initial 6 months, we're waiving your renewal fee. But again, you can participate in all of the resources that have made Avoya Travel famous. Oh boy, big news. We're just about ready to open the door. So I'm going to switch around here for just a second. Hopefully you can kind of see that. It's just really amazing that here we are after 20 plus months with the industry being shut down, that we're now able to, have people back and have the trade show floor open. So it's really exciting to be here and to kind of capture this moment. And you can just hear the excitement and you can feel the enthusiasm starting to build. And I can say for myself, having been in the industry for over 20 years, that it's just so exciting to be part of this fantastic moment. And I'm really glad that we're able to bring that to you. I know we don't have the slide on the screen, but before I wrap up today's On Deck with Avoya, let me just go over a couple of the ways that you can reach out to us and you can be part of Avoya Travel. And Marissa Smith, what an amazing job she does producing this in the background, has the contact information. There's my email, chris.greene@avoyatravel.com. You can reach out to us at the avoyanetwork.com website. You can leave us a message here on our Facebook Live broadcast. We upload these to YouTube, so if you leave us a message there, we'll certainly get that message as well. We're so excited to connect with you. We would love just to go over everything that makes Avoya Travel so unique and so special. And then maybe when we're at the next trade show, which by the way is coming up in about 4 weeks in Chicago at the ASTA Global event, then maybe, you'll already have that beginning stages of establishing a new shared success relationship with the #1 host agency in leisure travel. So again, before I wrap up, I'm just going to turn the camera around and we'll just try to take a big overview of everything that's going on. But you can see that the people are lined up. They're at the booths. We're back in action and it feels so good. So thank you so much for your time today, for tuning into our very special edition of On Deck with Avoya, your weekly travel update, our live from Cruise 360 special. Until next week, take care, everyone.